Yeah, yeah. This is more important than looking at weird, creepy creatures.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah, I think, surgery, LASIK. You got LASIK or something, right, Scott?
No yawning. Yes, whenever I clean my glasses, it totally sounds like they do. Oh, yeah, I'm just cleaning my glasses.
No. Nice.
This one's called a Tessina, but it's kind of not safe for work, so.
Nah, that's fine. It's a male, obviously.
Is it? A male with titties? It's the best of both worlds. Oh, we have fun.
Indeed.
You know, that's one thing I always wish I could do is just sketch. I just never had any talent in sketching stuff. You have any talent in that, or not really?
How little? I mean, I don't. I kind of think that way too, but I mean, I've sketched enough to know that it really is just taking the time and just and actually just doing it rather than feeling like you have to be trained in it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like I'm assuming, at least. It's more like any other skill. You just have to keep drawing over and over and over until you refine it. Maybe I just never had that amount of time or energy, probably that amount of energy. But I've just never been able to draw at all. God.
I think it's ultimately like anyone can pick up a pen and like go in a circular motion or in any motion, and you can write letters. So you got that going.
You should see my writing. I don't think that's true for everybody.
Well, okay, but still, you can have, even if it's you trying your damnedest to sketch and it still turns out different or weird, or whatever, it's still going to be interesting because not everybody's the same. So you could have your own style. True. That's like,
I'm gonna try to find a picture that I tried to draw once, and you see about my own style.
Okay,
that's a style that needs to end the moment after you're done drawing it. Goodbye.
I mean, I used to draw the old DFC portraits. Like, I'll blow them up.
Oh, cool.
And I would just look at the other drawing, and I would just draw it bigger, basically. So I mean, it's really it's kind of imagination, it's kind of dexterity, manual dexterity. But I mean, if you enjoy it and you get lost in it, then it's easier to just kind of draw something that's more complete, I guess. And there's kind of large gaps in between skill levels, I think. So it's like a lot of people fit in one category, and with a little bit of knowledge, you can jump into the next kind of step, the next skill level, and you're there for a while. There's a bunch of people there, so it's not like programming at all. Programming is like extremely difficult, and it's very left brain, or whichever side of the brain it is. It's not artistic in a way. But
so whichever part of the brain isn't retarded, I got it.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'm a surgeon. Did they sell that?
I think he was making a joke because it kind of looks like those those aliens, the one that took over Data's brain.
Oh yeah.
I call him Data, but Spiner or Spinner. They'll always be Data to me.
These are interesting. Like, I mean, they're pretty well done. I like them. I don't necessarily like them. These sketches.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't see how any of them. Well, most of them. I don't just see how they would fit in the DF universe. They don't make any sense.
They really don't. I mean, that's probably why they never made it.
The only one that you could probably shoehorn in there that I see is that the Oroco thing. Like, you maybe be able to shoehorn that in because it ain't too outlandish. Forearms aren't too outlandish since when? Trying to find some of the old ones. I know that those were in this too.
I wonder if these are. So these are just sketches that never really went anywhere, and now it's just art floating around.
Yeah, it's just in the ether. Yeah, and what's weird is, like, I have all this stuff from DF, but you got to imagine that so many things have the same exact thing. Like, people end up doing art or like sketches or whatever for this game that they really liked, and that just like goes in the void too. Man, he is evil. He destroys everything. God.
Yeah.
How much content is seriously out there that's just sitting on someone's hard drive that never got used?
Probably quite a bit, yeah. But I mean, you know, it's kind of probably a lot of it's for good reasons. So it's be some of them.
Sure.
Like, holy, what the? What are these tentacled things?
Oh, me likey. Oh, that was racist. I'm sorry. Hey man, I really did have to get over that. I mean, growing up here in the South, it was really hard to. But I'm proud of myself. Man. I got over all that racist crap, but it was difficult. And whenever I was, well, I mean, I lived in Louisiana for the first like 15 years of my life, and it was even worse in there. And I lived in a very small town, and I mean, hate to say this, but like a black church was started up in the town, and every single person in my family had nothing good to say about that black church. I mean, and these were supposedly Christian people who were saying these awful, terrible things. That's one of the reasons that just influenced me not to be a religious person. It turned me completely away. I know that's not what religion is. That's not what it's supposed to be. But just seeing people like that say horrible things whenever they're supposed to be holy people, ugh. It was a bad situation.
Yep. You done turned out all right.
I think John is right when he just said some of these at least had to be part of that expansion they were planning. Maybe they were just spitballing ideas.
Interesting. Yeah. I wonder what that must have been like to be on that team trying to create new content when they knew it was just going to go nowhere.
Oh, that must have been heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Especially whenever you knew like the end was literally in sight, and you're still like trying to add stuff to the game for other players. And it's like any day now it's going to go away, but I'm still giving it my all. I respect that.
Exactly.
I really need to organize my hard drives. My bad thing is I named directories the stupidest directories, like ZBeta6. And what's in there?
So that's like your 27th drive on the second disk in the 6th partition.
They have no rhyme or reason. They're just randomly named. Whatever I feel like naming a folder, and then I get upset like, why can't I ever find anything? Like, gee, you think it has anything to do with randomly naming folders, Ultra Beta 7?
Nice. And then you go click on your games folder, Yeah, but you forgot that you put all of your, I don't know, your collection of kitten photos in there.
I thought you were about to say kitten porn, and I was like, oh my god, you collect that too? I'm just playing, but
Let's share. Let's compare.
Oh, John, you were a good old Southern boy too. I was a bit further south near Alexandria and Ala. Near that, in your what was the heck is that name? I don't remember. It was about an hour out from Monroe and close to Alexandria and Gina, if you know where Gina is. There's pretty much nothing redeemable I can tell you about Louisiana. I didn't like it. Like here in Mississippi, for all its faults, it's at least it's pretty beautiful. They have a lot of beautiful places. In Louisiana, where we grew up, there wasn't a whole lot of things that just looked nice to see. We had a couple of like wooded areas, but it was all just kind of standard, if that makes sense. There wasn't a lot of variety. If I would have grew up further south, I'm sure it would have been a lot better because you had all that swampy area going on. Some of Jackson's a great city. Some of it's just a crap hole now. The last couple of mayors have pretty much seen to that, though. Very corrupt. I found one more. I'll have to try to find the rest of these later. This is the demon. Looks like a redone demon.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Wow. That's what you unlock when you get level 75 as a fixer demon.
Yeah, finally we get to stretch our muscles a little bit.
Yeah, now you can hunt.
The funny thing is, though, all the other 75s would still kill you very easily.
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like the worst one of the 75s.
We'll figure something out.
Hey, Scott, demons have claws. Get used to it, man. I can't wait to see the other art for the Rises, though. Man, I love this troll so much.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I hopefully should get some sneak peeks in a couple days here.
Very good. I'm sure the guy's pretty busy with the other stuff he does, but I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly it's a little popular these days. It's got each piece is going to be further out, so we're going to try and get like 3 or 4 at a time.
Oh, that'd be nice. Little packs.
Yes, sir. DLC.
Get their rears beat in. What the heck, John? That sounds bad. Ooh, I found one more. I actually like this one a lot. And then I'm going to have to go, everybody. It's that time again where I have to put my evil demonic bird to bed. Sir Poops a Lot. His actual name is Remy, but he's affectionately known as Sir Poops a Lot because, as the name suggests, he poops a lot.
All over Devilich.
And then he laughs after he hits you with said poop.